Hey everybody, it's a beautiful day here in California and it's 2 days before winter gym. I took Thursday and Friday off just so I can finish prepping the car and pretty much start partying on Thursday, you know, like start my drift winter gym party on Thursday. Is running, everything is fine with the car, but there are quite a few, not quite a few, but a few improvements that I want to do and try them out during winter gym. We're arriving at SGK and Works. They share the same space. I really like coming here. Like, look at this car. Nice. Johnny's car was painted by Dream Car Concept. They painted my car as well. You guys haven't seen my car yet, but you'll see it in a bit. Yeah, Jason does a pretty good job. Okay, I got my tires. SGK are awesome. They let me ship my tires here because it's cheaper, because it's a business address. So yeah, that helps a lot. Every single bit in the drift life, every single bit helps, and I'm trying to help everybody who's helping me as much as I can. Quite a few people don't understand that human resource is the best resource, you know. The people that help you are the most important people. And yeah, that's what I'm doing, And I got some badass Accelera tires. There's a high chance I will be running them next year. Right now, I'm running Federals in the front and whatever I can get my hands on in the back. But let's see how this works. Okay, I'm at the shop and Street Tires hooked me up with this nice Accelera, pretty cool place. They include shipping and pretty much they're all, I think as far as I know, they're like into motorsports themselves, so they definitely feel the pain and know how to, and trying to help. So if you guys need tires, yeah, definitely check it out. But I'm about to start on this thing. Some of you already saw the car in this new white painted by Dream Car Concept. So this is what I'm trying to do today. So this piece, see how the control arms that are mounting on the body are super close. There's like maybe like 4 inches in between them. And when they mount on the knuckle, there's, this is better. This is like quite a few, it's like almost a foot. So that creates excessive camber gain. As the suspension goes up, it moves, the top of the wheel moves inside. To prevent that, what we need to do is move this control arm lower, and according to Formula D spec and a few Pro-Am spec series, the only way you can move this pickup point is if you are within 2 inches from the center of the hole. So in our case we have 2 inches and we're putting the center here and center here, so this is where our new position is going to be. It looks like I will have to cut this piece out and then put a piece on this side and then drill through that, and the same on this side, and even more than that side. Doesn't seem too hard, but as anything with fabrication, it can turn into a really nightmare. I'm about to start welding, but I wanted to show you guys what I do before I do welding, right? So I clean this area, I remove the control arms and everything, I remove the wheels, springs, and then, so these are the pieces that are gonna go in the car. Usually I make templates like kind of something like this, and then from this I make my pieces. That makes it easier because some of the shapes are kind of like slightly complicated, like this one. Alright, so I'm done. The only part is left is to paint everything. It fits pretty good, but I mean the welds could be much better, but it was a fast job and I didn't have much time to. In the perfect world I would take the subframe off and just finish everything on a jig, but I don't have a jig, I don't have time, and I think this is gonna work. Okay, so I think we're done. Everything is painted. Looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy actually. Once everything is dry, I'll put it together, and but now I can get to my next project. All right, now to the even more exciting part. So 4 years ago, I got my first set of coilovers, and 4 years or something like that, I couldn't be happier. You know, they went through so much trouble. You know, one of them was super bent. Here, I can show you. This was like pretty bent, and then we straightened it back with my buddy Eugene, and it kept working. But the problem was when it was going down, it was getting stuck over here for a second. And when you have something that gets stuck in your suspension, that creates binding, so you lose traction there for a second, you know, because this just like it's like no suspension for like a fraction of a second. So even though they performed pretty good for what they were and for how old they were, that was kind of an issue. So I emailed BCracing, and they hooked me up again. Like first time they hooked me up, this time they hooked me up, and I'm super pumped, super excited, because instead of just getting the BR type, I got the DS type. So see how much it's significantly thicker, and so when it was off, so right now they're the same length. See how with the same length, full length, this one is slightly shorter. The body of the cartridge, the body is slightly shorter, which is going to give me like just fraction, like a little bit more of travel. And travel is very important because like my car squats quite a bit. Usually the car sits somewhere here when it's like stationary, and I get like almost like 2.5, 3 inches of travel. So this is going to give me a little more. So right before this, I had like it came somewhere here. So now I'm going to have like an inch more of travel. So technically, that plus the fact that it's a thicker cartridge and it's going to have more control, I can run a softer spring, which overall will give me more traction, and more traction means more hauling ass. Okay, so the car is assembled, coilovers installed. Amazing, can't wait to try it. It looks good. I'm super tired. It's 10 o'clock. It's been like a 13-hour day, so time to go home and come back tomorrow, mount some tires, and head to Sonoma.